lost the battery. Oh, swear words. Hello, Jack. Right, that's switched on. You know what's going to happen, didn't you? I'm going to crumble in a minute and have a smoke. MON 2400. Doing terrible. Hi Warrant, hi Purple Fairy, hi Reef, back at you. Thanks Anna, thanks Chloe. I'm so sorry I've had you running around like blue ass flies. Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Hi Chris. Nice to see everybody back. What a nightmare, eh? What a nightmare. Right, next one. Let's try and sort something out while you lot are signing in. See if I can't figure out another. John, you on, John? John Gamble, are you on? Let's see what I can get for you, John. It's proven enough. Ah, you lot, you're so good, you know. I think. Thank you, Chloe. Back up to 20. London Mint rang me. What was they flogging? Direct sales, telephone calls. I was doing that when I was 15, 14 years old. I've sold everything you could think of over the phone. Showers, extensions, windows. You don't have direct marketing if you don't need it. Good for you. Good for you. I told Ian in an email I sent him, said I'm telling everybody to send the coins back. I told him that. If you want me to read the letter I sent him, I'll tell you. Maybe just send John a text. Just bear with me. Don't use capital letters, that's shouting. Hi Disney Princess, capital letters is shouting at people. They don't like it, it's internet etiquettes. Yeah, good for you, Anna. Right, let's see if I can find that email. Yeah, we mustn't do that, but I appreciate it, Reeve. Please hit that red light. Right, so let's try and find this letter. John out, but I can't. Texted. Message. 23rd September. Ian. Waiting for reply. You'll see my writing on some of these. It's disgraceful. Kelly, that's the lot. I've gone through all those, so I'm ready for the next lot if you've got any more. Anything you want, whether you want me to do any more of those missing ones, or if you want me to put any prints in a... Hello, John. Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, all right, mate, thanks, brilliant. I've got a bit of an issue I need to talk to you about quickly. You got a minute or two for me? Okay, some things I can't supply. Let's have a look. The 19 album, I'm sold out of those. I can give you an 18 album, but I can't give you a 19 album, or I can give you something else. Yeah? Right, 2018 album. Let's see if there's anything else, John. Just flicking through your order as we speak. 1955 sixpence. Okay. That's it. I'll get off. I've got another call coming in. I'll chuck. The sixpence was only £1, so I'll just chuck something in. Is that all right, John? All right, mate. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Ian speaking. Hello, Carly. Yes, thank you. Thank you for calling me back. Okay, I've got a bit of an issue with your order, my lovely. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Gonna be the last one, isn't it? There it is. Yeah. Okay. TT races. I'm out of that. I shouldn't be because I've got a box of them somewhere, but I can't find it for the minute, so I'm out of that. And 2007 TT races 100 years. I seem to be out. You're awaiting email, Finn. Don't worry, he's well behind. He'll get to it. Just don't send any more. Hello, Mark. Hello. Oh, this happens. Okay, so we're talking about a total of 23 quid's worth. What can I give you? Well, they're both TT races. One was 100 years 2007, which I seem to be out of, and one was the 1997, which is the common one, and I'm out of that at the minute. So we're talking 23 quid in total. I'll come back to you on that, Suzanne. So we need something that's going to equate to about 23 quid. How about one of those Isle of Man 50p's, the 2018 ones? There was a series of 5 of those. We do them for about 8 or 9 quid each. One of those and a package coin. What package do you fancy? Do you want a Peter Rabbit, or do you want a Stephen Hawking, or a D-Day, or a Cook 18? Stop me any one of these if you want it. You got Stephen Hawking? Yeah, I've got a Cook 18 £2. Let's have a look. Just bear with me. Be back. Let's have a look. Let's see what I've got here. Right. I've got the RAS. I'll give you any one of those. That's fine. Well, instead of putting your packaging and you have 50 and I'll get in touch and put something else in. What's going on then? Why is there an issue that I missed? Have I got an upset customer that I haven't? That's right, Kian. Oh, I see. Finn, just understand we don't take any messing about or anything like that. So you know, please don't try winding anybody up because they'll just get rid of you. Boom, gone. I can't tell you how many people have left dodgy comments on our videos and I just block them, gone. So please don't. Thank you. Now, who was we talking to? Kian. Kian, I want your attention. Very important. Lovely. There's an issue with your telephone number, Kian. It's not the right number or is a digit missing. So please log into your account with as soon as possible and update your phone number because I've tried calling you this morning and it was telling me that number is wrong. So I've got a feeling that you might have, it happens a lot. People sort of, they're putting the number in and maybe you've missed a digit or something like that. So please go in and check your number. I like everybody's details to be correct and up to date. And then I've got an issue with one of your coins. You bought a TT Races. I should have them. I know I've got a box somewhere and I'm not owing anybody on this. I just need to get it sorted. I have got a box somewhere and when I find them, I'll let you know and you can rebuy it. All right? Hello, Josh. Just bear with me one sec first. Just bear with me one sec. So just finishing off, Kian. I need to give you something else. So go and have a look for something that's around £3. Then come back here, tell me what you want. And if I've got it, I'll include it. But I can't give you the TT Races and I want to send this out to you. So try and find another coin and let me swap it, all right? Okay, now I'm just talking to Josh. Right, Josh. Now then, you've got a 2019 Greenwich Mean Time, G, 10p letter G, right? I can't give you the G because I've sold out. So will an X do? A which? An S I can't give you, no. S for sugar, no. Sold out those. No, sorry. That one's just gone as well this morning. Back in a second, people. Let's have a look. I can give you an M for 18, but not for 19. I can give you a K, I can give you a J. A J for Jubilee. Yeah? Yeah, you can. Hang on, don't go away. I've got another issue. Right, the other one is handball. I can't give you a handball. How about, I don't know what's particular. I can give you taekwondo, show jumping. Yes, you can. That's it for you, Josh. Yours will be off in the post. You'll have it Wednesday morning before 1. Great stuff. When you go online, come online, I'm online, come on, let everybody know what you got. And go spreading it around. Tell everybody on Facebook and Twitter what you got, how much you paid and where you got it from. Alright mate, good. Cheers. Cheers Josh. Bye. I'm sorry. Kian, no you can't mate, because A, it's 3 times the price, and B, I need you to pick something that is the same price if you wouldn't mind. Please don't pick something that's more expensive. I don't mind a quid, but you know, you're into something that's 2-3 times the price, and I mean this with the greatest respect to all my customers, but you've had a blinding deal on whatever you've got. So I can't go too mental. I think I must invest in a better computer. I'm going to go down to a computer shop. I'm going to go down to a computer shop. I'm going to have to go and see someone and say, look, what is it I need? I need the setup. What is it I need? MON 2415. Get yourself another ticket in the drawer. MON 2415. I haven't eaten yet either. No worries. They might have blocked you by accident. They might have blocked you on purpose, thinking that you're having a wind up. But if they're not having a wind up, then everybody will apologise. No problem at all. Just keep it normal. Oh, I see. It does happen because we get some numpties on here, Finn, and I'm sorry if you got caught up with that, but we do get them, you know. And none of us have got time for it really because we have just so much hassle. It's just not worth it. So I'm not though. Okay, Finn, that's fine. No problem, Suzanne. I will sort you out at some point. That just came across so wrong. I'm sorry. I will. You know what I'm trying to say. Did you give me this one back?
Hold on. Nope, haven't moved it.
Waiting for reply.
There's another one in here like that on the side. So
Ah, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Kelly. I did this one, I just didn't bring it through to you. Just give me a sec. Yes. Danielle, if you're on, check your order on Friday. The one that you placed. What was this one going to do? Kian. Are there any Olympics for around £3? Yes, I'll put you in something like an athletics or an archery or a cycling, one of those. Pick one. Archery, athletics, cycling, canoeing, you can or volleyball. You can have one of those 5 because they're all around that price. Yeah, just check your order on Friday. John just said to me there's a little... What's the order number, John? 12302. 12302. So, oh, I've got to get my stomach. I've got to get to eat. So. I'm sick now. I'm coming. Jesus. I'm coming. Who's got a phone? Sorry. But my stomach. Some prawns. Well, it sort of is. It is crime related, Finn. It is crime related, but not. We're a bit different, sort of, than what you're used to, I suppose. And as people keep telling me, I'm a bit like Marmite. So, you either take to it or you don't, but, you know. But we look after you. We try and give you top customer service. And, I don't know, ask the rest of the people, they'll tell you what we're like, really. MON 2145. There's a couple more new videos up there for people that have been putting them out. Yeah, I think we're a nice community. You know, and they have a bit of banter and stuff. Hello, is that Deborah? Do you prefer Deborah or Debs or Debbie? It's Ian Lambert calling, Great British Coin Hunt, Deborah. Hello, love. Not bad, thank you. I've just got a little bit of an issue I need to talk to you about. I've got no A's left. I'm oversold on the A's, so everything else is okay on your order. I just I'm out of the A's, which is holding up your order. I need to put something else in. Yeah? Alright. Well, if you're happy enough to do that. Oh, thank you. If you're happy to do that, I'll put you 2 in. Thank you, Deborah. Catch up with you soon. Bye-bye. It's like an assault course in here. It's like a total assault course. Goodbye, Finn. See you again. Excellent, Disney Princess. Brilliant. Speak to you later with the other order, shall I? Yeah, that's fine. What was that he said? Is athletics okay with my order? Of course it is, Kian, that's fine. That was interesting. Special delivery, Kian. It'll be there Wednesday morning before 1. I think you need to come with me. Just got told off by John. I ain't made him enough coffees today. I tell you what, you've done really, 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 really well, right? So you go and get me another 9 likes, 25 quid. Or if we get up to another 5 people watching, even though we hit 50 before, I'll still do it again. Poor John, yeah, I know. Poor John, what about poor me? I've got to do all the coffees and talk to you and run around, and all John's doing is sitting there, lapping it up, answering a few emails, snapping his fingers for coffee and everything when he needs it. Too busy making something or other, I was. If you was here, Amy, I wouldn't have to do it. Caffeine withdrawal, Marie, plus a fag withdrawal. Well, we managed to sort out a fair bit. Ian, look after your mods. I'll have a coffee. We could if he was here. Yeah, there's a Gibraltar Father Christmas. We've got about 3 or 4 of those left. I ain't got many left of those. And then those other, I think they're Isle of Man coins, Stagecoach and that sort of thing. Yes, Deb. Yeah, that's it. I just rang you a minute ago. I try to do all that whilst I'm doing the live and other stuff. Cups of tea. Let's give her a coffee this time. Lots of coffee now and again. Half hour to go. This live streaming business, it's hard work. No problem at all. I get it all the time, Deb. I was trying to sort an order out a little while ago and I ended up frightening the lady. Do it again, Amy. That's alright. MON 2430. MON 2430. I don't know how you can refuse these. Milk. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, like. How many are we up to? 42. Come on. We got more watchers than we got likes. Oh, excuse me, Sniffy. Hi Ian, just got in from work. Have a very quick question. The first weekend of giveaway you mentioned to pay £10 extra. Was that recorded or special? No, it'll end up going special. That's all right. Phil says you sound different on the phone, Ian. I thought cold caller also. That's all right, Phil. I get it a lot. But I used to do cold calling a lot. Right, let's take... If you get a call from me and see if he's live. Yeah, chances are if you get a call from me between 12 and 5, I'm going to be doing it live. But of course I won't give any of your details away or anything like that. gold. I tell you what, I've made a right mess in the front room. She'll flatten me when she comes back, no doubt. I've got to do my best to tidy up quick. I once did door-to-door selling. Wow, that is scraping the barrel. Me too, Warren. Stone cladding, double glazing, fire alarms. I was knocking on doors and fitting fire alarms when I was 15. Never mind, Ian, just 30 minutes left. 47 watching I Make It at the moment with 46 likes. And I think that's our best ever watching in the daytime. So, you're doing all right there. We've got another one. Suzanne. I have a Suzanne. I need to talk to Suzanne. That's because it's my day off here. I get to watch. Excellent. 50 likes. Look at that. Look at your bunch of stars, you. Okay, Danielle, do your stuff. Tell me what word you want and I'll tell them what to comment. And Suzanne, I need you. Absolutely amazing the way you've been messed about this morning. Absolutely amazing. I wouldn't have expected that to get above 20, to be honest. Oh, it's Andrew. Okay, Andrew, do your stuff. Tell me what words you want to shout out and then I'll tell them because not everybody can see the comments. So, comment Flopsy Bunny. There you go. Danielle's chosen the comment for you, but I think Andrew's doing the draw. So just everybody comment Flopsy Bunny. Don't make any other comment, just Flopsy Bunny. Until Andrew says it's over. Phone. You do that, I'll phone Suzanne. My love, I'll clear all this out of the way in a minute.
No, it's still. I'm not stolen. What? What do we still got to take? What do we need to get that take off? Shall you have a look? Shall you have a look?
Hello. Suzanne, I forgot what I was then. Someone just put me off. Suzanne, it's Ian Lambert calling, the Great British Coin Hunter. Got a couple of problems with your order in there's a couple of things, one or two things I can't supply. I need to talk to you. And then I can hopefully give you something else. So, if you're online, I'm online till 5. So, I'm on till 5. So, give me a call back if you can, or text. Many thanks, Suzanne. Bye for now. And the amount of predictive text changing the wording to floppy, mine included. Right, so that's Suzanne. Can't do Suzanne yet. Right on the thing, otherwise I won't remember what I've done. Message 23rd set 2019. If another one I've been handed. Mark. She's big. Hello, Mark. So, yeah, sorry to bother you. I've got a little bit of I've got a little bit of an issue with one of your orders. Um, your Gruffalo will be classed as a pre-order. That will come out when we send all the Gruffalos out. But you've ordered a 19 collector's album for the 10p's. I've got no 19s left. I've got an 18 I can give you with a free letter, but I haven't got a 19. Yeah, brilliant, fantastic. All right, all right. Well, this will be off then, and you'll be getting it by Wednesday morning. Cheers, Mark. You too. Bye. Swap for album plus letter. Just give this to Kelly. Sheets here, absolutely pouring down. I need to go out and check my pond in a bit, make sure it's not overfilling. Ready for the name, Ian? Yes, please, Andrew. Who won? We are, Lighty, you're quite right. RJ Coins was the name I pulled out. Okay, RJ. Hello, Deborah. So, RJ, same rules apply to you. I need you to text me your last name and postcode, or your email address that you're signed up to on our site. I know you're a customer because I've seen you on an invoice somewhere.
I'm trying to stop.
Hey? I will do, Matt. So RJ, you need to text me. Text me your last name and postcode. Obviously you won't want to put it up on the screen for everybody to see. Or the email address. Woohoo, it's Richard B. Channel name has been updated. Richard B. Okay, Richard. I still need you to text me because Amy doesn't know who Richard B is. We've probably got about 500 Richard B's on the site. So, was it the Richard B that I actually texted regarding Twitter? Is it that Richard B? Then I know it is then. It's the same Richard B that's one of the 40 volunteers. Anyway, you'll let me know in a minute. Another one. Ian. Oh, not liking this one. Did you get my message? You called Mum. Ah, that Deborah's daughter. Hello, young Debbie, little Debbie. Nice to have you with us. Here's a thought. You know when you go pasting the link and everything, are you remembering are you remembering to put in the hashtag watch out for the wabbit? Try and stick it in everything. If you go and look on Twitter now, it started off as Fran, she did the first one. I did a second one, retweeted it, did another tweet. And then people have been, you use bots, right? Odd bots, but you'll have to ask me again in a minute when I finish this one because I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, put the watch out, that's it. Put the watch out for the Wabbit with the number 4 and a W instead of an R for Wabbit. And then I've been retweeting that one, that's it. And then go on Twitter and go on Facebook. And the other thing that you can do, which will really, really help, is you can go on and just retweet the ones that are there. Ian, what's the best coins for around the war so I can have a look? Which war are you talking about? First or second? First or second war, Hannah? Second. Okay, so we're talking, what was it? Was it 1937 to 45? So you're looking at King George the 6th. Because King George the 5th finished in 36. 37 onwards it's King George the 6th, if my memory serves. And he goes through to 1953, 1952. And thank you, Marie. And she took over in 53. So you're looking at 1937 to 45. I think the war was. I think it finished in 45, which was the armistice. I don't know, I can't remember. I'm not going to start saying. So I'm going to start getting things mixed up. I wasn't around then. But it finished in 45 of that, I'm sure. So you've got 37 to 45. That's John.
Hi. Hello, hello, hello.
What's John giving?
I thought they might like to know that.
Oh, okay.
You with me?
There's only 2 numbers left on
Two
that
numbers
one.
left.
Right then, you lot. So, you know the raffles that we do. If you go on the page, yeah, he doesn't come on very often. He's gone now. Sold on eBay for 500. Did it really? Excellent. Perfect. I got it, Richard. Copy. Coming to you now, Amy. Yeah. Obviously, Amy, that's .com. I think that was Richard's predictive text because it's come over at CON, but it's actually obviously COM. Now then, what are you after? Oh. Now then, you know the raffle for an investment, £500 investments. John just brought this into me and said that the £500 investment raffle, there are only 2 numbers left, number 50 and number 67. There are £5 each. Go and get them. Finish it off, we can get that raffle drawn this week. Right, let's just phone Ian. Richard, that's been done. Points are in your account. That's Ian. Hello. It is Ian. Give me. I'm still doing me live till 5 o'clock. I haven't done a thing yet. John didn't come in till I'd started the live because he comes in after me. So I'll go and speak to him in a minute. Yeah, no worries. I won't let you down. Cheers, mate. Thank you. All right, thank you. Somebody I've got to pay some money to and I ain't paid him yet. Let's give him a ring. That was a bit noisy. So there's 2 left, number 50, number 67. Go and have them. It's worth having, 500 quid for a fiver.
That'd be 750 in the end.
Oh yeah, it will, yeah. 750 it'd be worth.
Cash.
So you end up getting that. Plus the 25% next year and the year after. Well, that is the 750. Somebody else thinks it's a sales call. Now I'm going to do select all, copy, copy the text, send them a text. Please call me.
Pull it round a minute. God. Hello, hello. Can I just let everybody know something about the raffles?
Hello, Suzanne.
What's happening is people are placing their orders and then there is a delay between that and paying back to back. We found out over the weekend that what's happening, or can happen, is that if you were to choose a number, let's call it 50, because that one's still going on, one of them. If you choose number 50 within your order and you don't pay it till Monday, what it does, you've got obviously a file on the system which holds that number as available. You've got another file on the system that holds pending orders for payment. So if you choose number 50, it doesn't leave here because you haven't paid, but it does go over to the payment pending file. Now, if somebody else comes along on Sunday, this is still showing available. So they choose it and they pay immediately. So they get number 50. Problem is, because this one over here is a totally separate file, this too holds number 50. Consequently, when you pay on the Monday, you've both got it. This has come to light. We've got something like 8 numbers across the 4. There are 4 raffles, so therefore 400 numbers. I think the £10 raffle's clean, but there are 4, I think, occasions across the other 3. I think it's 1 on the £500 mystery, 1 on the £500 investment, and 2 on the £2,500 mystery parcel, where 2 people have got the same number. So I suppose the only way to get around it really is to, if you're going to have a raffle ticket within your order, is to ask you if you could not delay by a matter of days before you actually pay bank to bank. If the order's not got raffle in it, it's fine, it's not an issue. Because it doesn't appear to do it on other stock, plus the fact that chances are most of the things we've got, there'll be more than one anyway, so even if it did happen it would be irrelevant, just 2 would come off the stock. So yeah, if you could think about that please, because I spent an inordinate amount of time over the weekend checking and double checking and triple checking, thinking I'm going to a number in the Excel sheet on a raffle for new entries to find that it's already gone. So I've had to rummage through the original entry to make sure I haven't put it in the wrong raffle, and I hadn't. So yeah, if you're going to do a raffle, that's great, but if you do choose one, could that be in an order whereby you pay it, but if you're going to pay bank to bank, which again is great, but if you're going to do that, then could I please ask you to pay reasonably soon after you've checked out, as it were, because yeah, it's causing us a bit of an issue. Now what we're going to do about those 8 tickets, I don't know, we'll have to talk to him.
What 8 tickets?
Well, see, the problem is, as I've just explained to your audience,
Yeah.
in fact I'll leave it until after, because you've only got 10 minutes left.
Right.
I'll leave it till after and I'll explain to you then.
Okay.
Bye bye.
John's explained to you, whatever he's explained to you, he'll tell me in a minute. So whatever he said, try and do that. Otherwise, he'll give it to me in the ear roll. What is that? Is that the name of the house? Just somebody here just saying to me about that something might be wrong with their address on the thing. So maybe they've gone there. Maybe someone's just bought the last two. Amy, have a quick look. See if the last two raffle tickets, number 50 and 67, have been sold just now. If they have, somebody's just gone on and got them. So please go up and please log in at some point to the site. Make sure your contact details are up to date. If there's any reason why you can't have a phone, and this is something obviously we need to sort out for people. If you can't have a phone because you're deaf, for example, some people that are deaf, they don't bother with a house phone, don't need one, and they don't use a phone, only to text. My stepmother's deaf and she only ever texts. So if you need something like that, then you obviously speak to me, and that's fine. I'm not going to discriminate against you or anything just because of that with the contact details. I had that conversation with someone this morning, and it's not about that. But I just need you to make sure that your contact details are up to date. I need you to make sure that the number of your house is up to date, and if it's A, then put A, not B, and you know, that kind of thing. Make sure your house number's up to date, make sure your postcode's correct and there's a gap in the middle. So for mine, it's DT3 5AR. There's a gap in the middle. There's always a gap in the middle with English postcodes. There isn't with American, but there is with English. Put the gap in the middle. Put your postcode in capital letters, because we print off that label. So, you know, however you put it is how we print off the label. If you put it in little tiny lowercase letters, that's how we print the label. If you put it in capital letters, that's how we print the label. You know, if it was me, I would want my address to stand out as much as possible and not have any chance of it going wrong. So whenever I go on a site, I put all my details in capital letters, make sure my phone number's in there, everything. Then no one's got any reason to say they couldn't contact me. Okay, so that's off then. That's it, all the £5 tickets are gone. Okay, so next person. The chuffer.
Not me chopper.
So I need to phone somebody. You go and, you've got some voucher codes. Excuse me. We've done a £25. 50 people watching. Are you sure a couple of you ain't going off and just opening up different computers just to make it look like there's more people watching? Of course you can, Scott. I was just about to give you 25 quid then and one of you buggered off. So I can't. Bless you, he says.
Thank
Right.
you.
Thank you. Bless you, my loves. Right. Thank you, Steve. Right, I've got to do this one. Go and post the links while I'm on the phone. See if you can get somebody else over here. Get it above 50. And someone can have 25 quid before I go. Twitter. Facebook. Coin groups. Change checker. Raw mint. No, he's definitely cutting me off. Phoned. Texted. Ian. I think I texted him. Did I text him? No. Okay, no worries at all. She'll have, that was Hannah, I think, saying that she'll have a look and see what coins there are, and she's going to have a look and come back to me. Right, let's do another one. Hello, is that Neil? Hello Neil, it's Ian Lambert calling, Great British Coin Hunt here. Hi mate, sorry to have to do this to you, but as I said over the weekend, it's quite likely I'm going to sell out of a few items, and I have done. So there's 3 items here I need to talk to you about. The first one, the Gruffalo, that will be coming, don't worry, it's just a couple of weeks behind, because we're going to send them out as we launch the Gruffalo, which will be in a couple of weeks. So we're classing that as an advance order, and then we'll send everybody out together, right? The other 2, I've got an Isle of Man 20 pence, which is the 1994. I'm out of that, and I've oversold on the Armistice. I've got none of those left. So if I could put you something in to cover those 2, let me see, what have I got around the same price that you might not have? How about a Jane Austen? Lovely. Swap for Jane Austen. It'll be a bunce. Change checker bunce. All right. 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Neil. This will be with you in a few days. Thank you. Bye. Kelly. Don't need that anymore. Let's see what somebody said. Make sure I ain't missed anything. David C, lovely jubbly. It's great. We ain't done too bad. I dare you next time to strip out what? Ian, I dare you next time to stream without smoking. Oh, come on, Olan, that's really unfair. That's like, that's outrageous. Especially, look, Olan, had it on all morning. I'm gasping for a fag. I haven't had one yet. Ain't had a single smoke today. Yeah, you tell him, Steve, I ain't had a fag. I know you're only joking, Olan, it's alright. I've got no more. I've done them all. Right, see you tomorrow, Amy. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to turn off now. I've done the entire 5 hours without a fag. I don't think I've gone 5 hours without a fag. That's it, coming off. If you can hear me, if anyone can hear me, I'm coming off now. It's crashing again, so I'm just going to come off just at the right time. Thank you so much. You've all, I don't even know why you tune in. Tops, and I'll see you tomorrow. If I get time tomorrow, I'll read that letter.